I find that traditions are a big part of what's going to become your life. And I'm hoping to create a few new traditions here at Clyde Cox. And you just got all your awards from your teachers, but I have a few new awards to administer here today as well. Now, some of you received awards in reading, writing, and math for earning all meets or exceeds standards this year. But I did a little research and found out that there's 3 fifth grade students this year that not only got all 3s and 4s this year, but for several years consecutively. And I'm going to recognize those students with a new award that we created this year called the Principals Award. And that means these students, again, met or exceeded standards for 3 years in a row. So at this time I'd like to call Viviana Preciado. Anaya Adi. Jose Mendoza. So I also, teachers, you can start making your way back over here to the microphone because these next awards are from your teachers as well. I asked your teachers this year to identify their top student in each one of their classes because especially in 5th grade, you all see multiple teachers. And these are going to be the students that shine just a little bit brighter, not just in one subject, but in all subjects for all teachers. You followed rules, you worked hard academically, you were kind, you did all the things we ask you to do on a daily basis. So Mr. Leffler will begin the overall student awards.
All right. Again, overall academics and citizenship, we each chose 1 boy and 1 girl. My 2 students are Viviana and Joe.
My top girl, Amanda Rosa.
Uh-oh.
And Joshua. For English language on behalf of Mr. Pierre and myself, Mrs. Westerbarn, our overall academic and citizenship award for girls is Leilani Yanez Lee. And for our overall academic and citizenship for boys, we have Fernando Ramirez. Sorry, sweetheart.
After we've all announced them, I'll ask that you guys give one more huge round of applause. This award kind of is that all-encompassing. Parents, you know, as adults, it's not always about academics. Sometimes it's about those personal relationships and making a well-rounded human being. Jeremy Price. Smile, Jeremy. Diana Reyes Gonzalez.
That's not for being a good kid. That is.
So in choosing the music award for the student, very difficult. There are some great singers, there are some great performers. But I knew that this first one, when I looked at the grades and looked at my 3 years here, and I looked at the past, I started looking at the history of the relationship, as Ms. Meyer talked about. And I remember this student being a Chihuahua. And then I remembered that she was a butler. And then she turned into Scar. So my first music award is for an amazing young lady that I think will do great things with her life, and that's Viviana Preciado. And then looking at the boys, you know, the boys sometimes tend to not want to sing as much, or play music, or move their body, which is all part of being a musician. But I knew that this one was a special child when he came in 3rd grade, and we're starting to learn recorder, and he saw one of the recorders that I was using with the older kids that is much larger. I want one of those. And then he became a policeman in 101 Dalmatians. And then he became a cool cat in Aristocats. Manny Gonzalez.
All right, so these two students, I hope, will move on to become very famous artists. By the way, 5th graders, if any of you do become famous artists and you make lots of money, I get a certain percentage because I inspired you. So Joanna Sickles, just write that down. All right, in determining these kids, I actually just looked at scores and who got all 4s all year long in every project. And I had 2 kids. From Mr. P or Miss W's class, Dulce. And from Miss Meyer's class, Hector. Give him a big hand, please.
For my top award, this person just exceeded all my expectations for every single academic area. But more importantly, she was an amazing role model for class, being a really good upstander. And that award goes to Deja Hines.
And for my 2 top students, they're just great kids all around. Diego Arredondo.
you.
In PE, Mr. C and I chose the two following students. Our top girl is Kelsey Oyoki. And our top boy is Jose Mendoza. Okay, my top students in library. First one, J. Marie Jackson. Our second one, Quincy Quarta.
I've been to Mr. College, nowhere else.
Thank you so much.
All right, good morning, everybody. So, I tell you what, I'm so proud of all the students that I got to work with this year. It was truly a privilege. I want to thank all of you who are here. I worked with a lot of 5th grade students, and those that I didn't work with, I saw greatness in every single classroom all year long, so congratulations to all of you. The two students that Miss Hayes and I saw this year consistently move the boundary to what was possible in their mind, not knowing that I see endless potential for their future. It's my privilege to bring up the girl award winner, Miss Natalie Garcia. She truly is a winner. She's going to be incredibly successful. I'm very proud of her. Good job. My boy, when I say superseded all expectations and moved that boundary line, this young man started the beginning of the year, working real hard, and he never quit. He ran that marathon this year and did things that I know he didn't know was possible. I'm beyond proud of this young man and excited for his future, Mr. Lionel Bersetto.
So students, just 2 more awards before we send you out with your teachers. Again, we're about creating tradition here. And I asked your teachers to come together and pick those 2 students, 1 boy, 1 girl in the entire 5th grade class who they thought just stood out and really, really exemplified all the things that we ask you to do on a daily basis. So your top 2 overall student award winners this year, young ladies, Anila Sterling. And for the gentleman, Jose Mendoza. All right, so students, we're going to begin with your promotion certificates. Your teachers will call you up to hand you your certificate, and Mrs. Pash will help direct traffic. We're going to send you out back. to where we can take our pictures and do all the other end of the year stuff. So I'll call your teachers back up for the promotion certificate presentation.